Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing just a little haul of something that I picked up on YesStyle. So if you don't know about YesStyle, it is an e-commerce site that sells like Korean makeup, skincare, fashion, a whole bunch of other things. Sometimes they ship from Korea, sometimes they ship from Hong Kong, but usually the prices are pretty decent and it's a really good place I like to go to buy makeup and skincare. And today I bought all makeup pretty much. So I want to show you what I got and how everything came packed. But before we start, I just want to let you know that I have my dog here with me. So he has his little stairs here. So if you see him walking in and out, and if you hear some weird noises, that's him just being a little brat. So I bought a bunch of things and it all kind of came wrapped in this little box, really well taped. I think they save a lot of money on shipping because they try to use the smallest packaging as possible and they send through DHL, at least to here to California, and my shipment came from Hong Kong. A couple times it has come from Hong Kong before, sometimes it has come from Korea. But it comes in here, just to let you know. So some things do come kind of folded. This is a free sheet mask that they gave, so it wasn't a huge deal for me. Oh, sorry, holding it upside down. But for something like this, which is the acne patches, it is bent, so I haven't opened it. So hopefully they're still sticking pretty well to their backing. I'm a little worried about that, but I haven't opened it, so I'm not sure. And then some other things that I bought were actually color contacts. So I got two gray contacts. They're kind of like blue-gray contacts. And when you're buying contacts on YesStyle, you do need to be careful because sometimes it'll say one PC, which is like one piece, as opposed to one pair, which comes with two. So these were both a pair each, and their prices range pretty drastically. There are some that sell for like $5, some that sell for like 20. It just kind of depends on if you know the brand. I don't really know much about like color contact brands, except for from a long time ago. So I just based it on color and I guess the lifespan of the product. I used to wear color contacts like all the time, all throughout high school and college. I always wore gray or like blue, mostly blue contacts, and then my eyes got really sensitive, so I wasn't able to wear contacts anymore. But it's been years and years and years now, and I have gotten LASIK done, so color contacts are not as expensive anymore because when I was wearing them, I always got them with prescription and I had really bad eyesight. So these are just no prescription contacts. We'll see if my eyes are still sensitive. Again, I have done LASIK, so they are drier, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to put something in my eye and really be able to like withstand the discomfort, I guess. But I picked ones that were monthly lifespans. So there are some that are for like a year. Usually the shorter the lifespan of the contacts, the more comfortable they are. At least that's what I found. I find that they're a little thinner. And that's what happened when I used to wear color contacts. I used to go from like a year long contacts to a monthly, and then as my eyes got more and more sensitive, I would do like daily disposables and just kind of wear them for like a week or two until I couldn't anymore. So we'll see. Again, you know, I just wanted to test it out for fun, so I thought this was a really fun way to try it through YesStyle. And then I also got a mascara. I've heard a lot about this mascara. It is the Innisfree Skinny Mascara Zero, and it looks like this. It's super thin. You can barely even see like the teeth of this mascara wand. But I've seen some people use this and I was really intrigued by the idea of like skinny mascara wands because whenever I don't think I have short lashes, but they are very hard to curl, and a lot of times when I put mascara on, the mascara just weighs down my curls and they just kind of fall. So I just thought I would get something really skinny so I can get really, really deep in there, and also try to do it on my bottom lashes because most mascara wands are just way too big and they kind of smudge everywhere. So today I've actually put this underneath another mascara. I put it underneath the Glossier mascara that they have, and I like it. I'm not a huge like lash person. I don't wear falsies. I don't really care too much about like having dramatic lashes. I just don't like things feeling really heavy on my eyes, but I really like this so far. We'll see if it smudges. I just put it on, so we'll see. And then I got two eyeliners. This is from I don't know what brand this is. MACQUEEN New York, I believe. MACQUEEN New York waterproof pen eyeliner. I got the black shade, and then I also got the brown shade. This is waterproof, and I personally wear brown eyeshadow, brown eyeliner most of the time. I just feel like it's softer. So it just looks like this, and it is a brush tip. So these are kind of like my favorite type of eyeliners. Like if you've used Physicians Formula, the Eye Booster eyeliner pens, it's kind of like that brush tip material. And I just find that they work really awesome for me. I prefer that over felt tip. Sorry, my dog is like rubbing himself all over me. And I am wearing the brown today, so we'll see if it smudges or anything. I have a few black eyeliner pens that I got from Ico, and I just really don't like the Ico brand. I know that they're kind of supposed to be known for their eyeliner and their mascara, but the eyeliner is in a felt tip, which normally it's fine, but the formula itself just always smudges on me, and I have like 3 different kinds of eyeliners from them, and they all smudge on me. So I find that the Korean brands that I've used work the best, and so I just thought I would pick these up. So far it applied really well, a lot of product but not too wet, so I really like that. And then I got 2 lip products. First one is the Peripera Lip Tint Ink Airy Velvet Tint. So this is supposed to be the lighter, softer formula. So I got number 4, and that is what I am wearing on my lips today. It's a really pretty like rosy coral color, and it feels super comfortable on your lips. It's almost like a very thin creamy formula with a little bit of slip, kind of like almost oily, but not in like a wet kind of way or a gloss type of way. I know people go crazy over the Peripera lip tints, but I wasn't too sure about the formula because I'd never tried it before, so I only got 1 color. So that was number 4 for the Airy Velvet Tint. My dog is making a lot of noise, so excuse me. He's kind of a brat, and he just likes to grumble a lot now that he's a bit older. Okay, so the other Peripera one I got is Ink the Velvet, and it's in the color Celeb Deep Rose. So it looks like this, and number 2. And this looks like a really popular shade. It's just kind of comes in like a opaque bottle as opposed to the other one, which was a little bit transparent. And it just seems like it's a bit more of a reddish color with a slight warm base to it. There you go. Looks really pretty. Definitely feels right away just a bit more pigmented, but the great thing about the Peripera lip tints is that the way that they blend it's just so nice. If it's perfect, so if you want to do like a full saturation lip, or if you want to do like a gradient lip, I think these work really well. And actually I feel like this would look really good as an inner color for this pairing that I have with number 4 in the other formula. So we'll see. I'm really excited. They seem to live up to the hype, so we'll see. And then I got 3 cushion foundations. So one of them I don't have with me right now. I got the Moonshot Micro Correct Fit Cushion, and this is in the shade 101. And then I got the Moonshot Micro Setting Fit Cushion in 201, and the other shade I have is 101. So I have the 101 downstairs in my vanity. I used that yesterday and I liked it, but it's a little drying. So the setting fit is supposed to be more of a matte finish, and it's supposed to have higher coverage. But actually I found that today I'm wearing this one, the 101, the Correct Fit, which is the one I thought I would like better. And it's actually the newer one that they came out with. Actually, I felt like this one had more coverage. I don't know, maybe it's just the primer I used underneath it. I did use a more of a smoothing base today, but this is the 101 color. It's not the best match for me. It does oxidize a little bit as it dries down, but I just feel like the base color is just a little bit too like peachy, I guess, too pinkish peachy, and I am more of a neutral with slight yellow undertones, but it is light enough so it doesn't look too bad, and with bronzer and everything like that, it seems to be fine. But yeah, so I definitely prefer the Correct Fit, but I did want to get the 201, which is the darker color, just because I thought I might like it for summertime if it gets really hot, because it is supposed to be more of a matte finish. But the 101 in the matte finish definitely seems a little bit more paler than this one. I don't know. I can't really tell. When I say it's a little bit paler, I really don't think you can tell. But just because it is more of a matte finish, I feel like there's less of that reflectiveness. So sometimes things can look a little bit more fake, I guess, or just flatter. So I definitely have to put more of a setting mist, more of like a dewy, juicy primer underneath that one. But it did last pretty well. But for this one, 101, I don't know. I really like this finish. I didn't put any highlighter on. I didn't put any setting spray. I did powder just like kind of like the T-zone, and I did have powder bronzer on. But so far I don't feel like it's greasy. I don't feel like it's like sliding off my face or anything like that. So that's, I guess, my first impressions. Again, this is just a haul, so I just want to show you what I got. But I know that this was the Moonshot cushion foundations were really popular for the past couple years, I think. So I wanted to try that out. Yeah, so I'm starting to really get into cushion foundations again. I think because I'm just feeling really lazy and I don't want to deal with the whole like brush, sponge, like the whole thing. So I just been using this like just a cushion foundation just for early mornings, just to get ready really fast, and then I just go in with concealer on a brush or something for like trouble spots and things like that. I always have like a hate and love relationship with cushion foundations. Sometimes I hate them because they just feel so cakey and heavy, and it's really hard to do like thin layers with that, especially using the puff that they come with. But for me, with this one, the Correct Fit one, I used the puff that it just came with a little pad, and I just feel like it goes on so thin and nicely, and it's just able to layer, and I can layer like concealer and then another layer of the foundation just where I need it, and it's just enough coverage. It looks really good. I don't know, it looks good in the pores too. I felt like the setting fit one, that's where kind of the trouble area was, like right around my pores. I just felt like it wasn't like blending super well into my skin. Maybe I need to use a beauty blender with it instead, but the Correct Fit definitely seemed to work really nicely. So I'm impressed. I really like it. Definitely will be using it for this season, and I'm very happy to have these. And also, let me show you the packaging because it's super pretty. Okay, so this is the Correct Fit one. It's like a purple, look at that, it's so pretty, right? Super shimmery, like a purple violet. And then the Setting Fit one is like a holographic, like silver, I guess. It's really pretty. So yeah, I really, really love the Correct Fit formula so far. The Setting Fit one, I'm just gonna have to try out a little bit more, and maybe with a different sponge. So alright, so that's it for this YesStyle haul. Hopefully you found some good finds. I love shopping on YesStyle. It's pretty dangerous. They're always doing sales, and I always buy a lot of my skincare stuff there that I can't find on Amazon or in my nearby shops. I used to live really close to a lot of Korean shops for makeup and skincare, but unfortunately I moved away from those places, so I just still need to find them around here, but they're not readily accessible to me anymore. So I am turning a lot more to like Soko Glam and Amazon and YesStyle. So that's why I wanted to do this haul, and I definitely have my eye on a few other things. But if you shop from YesStyle, what has been like, you know, what do you look for? What do you use? Because I know a lot of people use YesStyle for fashion, but I am way too scared to try anything fashion related on YesStyle, just because Asian sizes are so tiny, and I don't want to buy something that I can't return. But I know some people have found some really, really pretty outfits there, so I kind of am curious, but I'm not sure. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!